Hello, my name is Mel Argueta, and I'm continuing the presentation on Lenovo. This portion of the presentation covers business level strategies. Business level strategies are decisions of senior management and the actions that they take which achieve and sustain competitive advantage. Lenovo is a Chinese technology industry firm. They are the number one in the number one position in China for personal computers, and they are now branching out to what they call the PC Plus environment. PC Plus includes not only the personal computers, but smartphones, tablets, servers, cloud technology. One of the strategies that they have is the end-to-end business model strategy for vertical integration. The end-to-end strategy allows them to have their product from start to finish. Innovation is a core value at Lenovo, so with that being one of their most important factors, they bring that into their design. They're able to design their own products. From designing, then they move to manufacturing. Because they have the vertical integration, they manufacture the majority of their product themselves. From the manufacturing, they go to the shipment of the products all around the globe. Some of the benefits of this vertical integration is it sets them apart from the competition. Some of their major competitors, Apple and HP, outsource because that's a common practice in the technology industry. It also allows Lenovo greater leverage as far as design and innovation, flexibility, production and manufacturing, as well as the costs associated with those, and it gives them increased control over the entire product from end to end. Another strategy that they have is the protect and attack strategy. The protect portion of the strategy comes from them being one of the top leaders in China for the personal computers. They want to protect and keep that position. They have some growth in other countries that they're trying to protect. They also want to maintain their achievements that they've made with personal computers. The attack portion of the strategy comes from them solidifying the smartphone and tablet industry in China, or the segment of the technology industry in China. They're also attacking emerging markets in other countries with smartphones, and they're trying to jumpstart their tablet sales and distribution outside of China. As of right now, it's just mainly in China, so they're trying to branch out into other countries. They also recently acquired the server portion of IBM, so they're trying to grow this server segment into a global player. 3 avenues that they take for this protect and attack strategy are innovation leadership, operational effectiveness, and global culture. For innovation leadership, they have new product offerings, new categories and businesses, and they're trying to increase their global brand. For operational effectiveness, they have integrated business groups, time to volume, basically how fast they can produce a mass product, and sustainability of their products. They also have the global local model, which leads us into the global culture portion. They set commitments in the emerging countries that they go into, so they want to make sure they meet those commitments, take ownership of their products and of their manufacturing and everything that their company does, and they want to become a world-class organization. That leads us into their global level strategies. Because Lenovo started in China as a Chinese technology company, we'll talk a little bit about China and the Chinese government. The Chinese government has supported the PC software industry. They've allowed some extras to companies that are in the technology industry in China, some of them being simplified administrative procedures, tax breaks, and preferential treatment for research facilities that develop products that are successful in the market. Lenovo took advantage of all of these that the Chinese government allowed. The Chinese government also favors international acquisitions. Now, there was an issue with this in the beginning because smaller companies were trying to acquire businesses outside of China, and they were finding that they were not able to integrate culturally into the new environments. Now, the way Lenovo overcame this was they took a conservative and cautious approach when they went and acquired outside of China as part of their protect and attack. So they protected what they had and attacked and to overcome the cultural issues in the emerging countries. Lenovo has a global expansion strategy. With this, they integrate into the cultures of the emerging markets. One of the things that they do that we see as very positive is they'll initiate local manufacturing and then also local research and development. One reason we saw this as a very positive aspect of one of their strategies, when you go into an emerging market, into a new country, the natives, the people of that country, could feel that you're a threat, especially if you're a bigger company that you're trying to take over. So when you allow or make employment for the people of that country and allow them to participate and become part of the company and feel like they're part of the family, then they see you as less than a threat. It also helps you integrate into the culture. So with Lenovo having emerging in different countries and different markets, it allows them quicker reaction time and also capitalization from anywhere in the globe. The global local strategy that they have allows them to attain local excellence and global reaches. Both of these have contributed to their long-term success. For corporate level strategies, Lenovo has vertical integration. They have 8 manufacturing facilities worldwide. For these manufacturing facilities, not only do they own the actual facility, the building, but they own the equipment and the employees. So that helps them integrate culturally into the environments in which they go. For the technology industry, a common practice is outsourcing. So in comparison, Lenovo is different than its competition. The reason that Lenovo got into the outsourcing to begin with was in 2011 in Thailand, there was a shortage of hard drives. They found that they were competing, having a battle or a war for the hard drives over in Thailand. So because Lenovo had manufacturing capabilities, they were able to get some of the resources and manufacture their own products. They finished their products well before everyone else who was still waiting on the hard drives, and were able to grab a large market share. So that's where it started, and they've just continued with the vertical integration. All of these strategies mentioned have allowed Lenovo to have an all-time high in sales in 2013, and they're very positive about the sales in 2014. A way for them to support these strategies, recently in 2014, they decided to move the company from only having 2 segments to branching out and having 4 segments. These 4 segments include personal computers, mobile devices, which include tablets and smartphones, the enterprise segment, which includes the servers, and then there's the ecosystem cloud group, which is cloud storage. Having these 4 segments allows them to better focus on the wants and the needs of the customers. It also allows them strategic success because they can focus on the strategies for each segment. Managers leading the 4 segments take their cues from Mr. Yang, the CEO, and their strategic success is due to their senior leaders being able to rise to challenges and to accept opportunities that are presented to them. Some of the recommendations our group came up with for Lenovo, continuing the end-to-end vertical integration. Again, it separates them from the competition. It allows them flexibility and quicker reaction time. It also allows them to being able to start their product, innovate, design their own product, and finish it to the end. They can do quality control that way. Also continuing the protect and attack strategy. It's worked well for them based on their achievements, their awards, their profitability with their financial statements. They've had plenty of practice acquiring new companies. They've acquired a few here recently. The global brand equity is an area where we think they need to boost a little bit or improve. Slowly but surely, they are coming into our market here in the United States. They're not very well known. I have seen a couple of Lenovo commercials. I also went to Staples the other night with my 2 boys, and we turned around and there was a Lenovo laptop. So the products are coming in. They're just not as well known. More advertisement is one of our suggestions. One of the things we think that they're going to have to overcome here in the United States and possibly in some other countries is getting rid of the stereotype. We'll label it the made in China stereotype. When you think of made in China, you think of cheap plastic items or things that break, things that don't last. When you're thinking about technology devices, tablets, computers, China is not the first country that comes to your mind. So we think that Lenovo is going to have a little bit of a challenge trying to rid people of the made in China stereotype. Another way they can do their advertising is by group-focused advertising. They're a very socially responsible company. They could do the going green focus. With their innovation being a core value, they could focus on innovation and hit all of the tech heads or people who want the newest gadget or, you know, the newest product that does the newest thing. So that's another avenue they can go with their advertising. Our last recommendation is to continue their innovation. New products, new ideas, open new doors in new countries and market segments. So with their global local innovation, they should be able to keep that up. So continuing all of the strategies that they have, more advertising, and continuing innovation with new products and new ideas, basically the sky is the limit. And we think Lenovo's doing a great job. They just could improve in a few more areas, and we see success for them in the future. Thank you.